You've seen the sound bites. You've seen what this lady has said, but we're going to go over in depth, not the entire 55-minute video. I've spliced it up a little bit, but we're going to take a look at what she says, because what she said and the reaction from the law enforcers, I don't know what you want to call them, the protectors and servants sitting at the table, the police chiefs, the captains, not one of them has a spine. We're going to go over their names. We're going to name them directly. As a matter of fact, I will name them directly right now. That right there is Albuquerque Police Department's Chief Harold Medina, Bernalillo County Sheriff John Allen. This is APD Commander Hernandez. That, of course, is the Wicked Witch of the state of New Mexico. This is Colonel Klink. This is State Police Chief Weisler.
For the first time since I've taken command here, I want to know nothing.
And this is former New Mexico State Police Chief Pete Kassetas. He reveals in this press conference to have been personally called back by Governor I don't give a damn about your rights to oversee the implementation and organization of her unconstitutional decree. And it turns out Pete's allegedly got a dark history, including lewd and perverted conduct and a conspiracy with the former governor. And this was exposed by local news media back in 2018.
Well, this 36-page lawsuit contains dozens of allegations ranging from lewd behavior to a conspiracy with the governor. And it's important to note that this case just started, so much of this information is still unconfirmed. A former deputy chief, former lieutenant, and a current state police sergeant are suing Police Chief Pete Kassetas and the Department of Public Safety for discrimination. The lawsuit alleges Kassetas treats female officers differently and engages in inappropriate behavior. The chief is accused of sending the Deputy Secretary for Public Safety a picture of a man's testicles blocking out the sun in August 2017. The lawsuit says on a different occasion, Kassetas was drinking after a meeting in Rio Doso and while leaving allegedly pulled his pants down and mooned officers. The current sergeant claims she's been passed over for promotions because of her gender. She was promoted to sergeant in 2010 and says the department has made her male counterparts lieutenants instead, despite them having less experience. The document says Governor Susana Martinez protects Kassetas, making him, quote, untouchable. The Department of Public Safety Secretary and Deputy Secretary allegedly brought Kassetas' misconduct to the governor's attention, but she didn't allow them to take action. A spokesperson for the governor's office says the lawsuit contains, quote, ridiculous allegations that are completely removed from the truth. They also said it's sad and disappointing that these individuals are willing to throw so many outlandish claims against the wall in order to create a wild-eyed conspiracy theory to settle scores with the state police chief.
So in 2019, the state paid nearly $1 million in tax cattle settlement cash to 3 former police officials to make Pete's problem go away. And here he is, back at the table of power. So what you got here is the governor is surrounded by the spineless, oath-breaking tyrants in the state of New Mexico. And what do we know about crap? It always goes downhill. So if these cops who had a chance to execute a little bit of justice and actually become a star of the show, you know it would have gone viral if one of these guys got up from the table and go, wait a second, that's not the oath I took. As a matter of fact, I swore to protect and defend the people from all enemies, foreign and domestic. You disarming the people of New Mexico makes you a domestic enemy, and I am sworn to take you, cuff you, throw you in the back of my cruiser, and take you to jail. You're going, who's with me? That guy would have been a rock star, guaranteed, because no cop does that. But they didn't do it because they're gutless and they're spineless.